Hey everyone, sorry I have just been so busy with life. So today I'm going to be reading September 27th entry, and I'm also going to try to record the next 2 days because I also will be busy for the next 2 days, and it'll also just help me stay on top of this. So I'm going to be reading from Hope for Today, Courage to Change, and One Day at a Time. So October, I'm so tired. I have it on October 27th. I said September 27. Let me go to page September 27. Okay, it's on page 271, September 27 reading from Hope for Today. Many of us came into Al-Anon feeling as if we were on the outside looking in, never quite feeling a part of anything. This was the first place we finally felt our opinions mattered, and were as good as anyone else's. We learned to participate first by setting up chairs or reading one of the steps, and gradually we became more confident in our abilities. As fellow members encouraged us, we found we could expand our participation and need never do it alone. Those of us who were perfectionists discovered that our participation did not have to be perfect. If we had problems relinquishing control, we found others in the program who had great ideas and needed to participate as well. I've heard it said in other settings that nothing great ever came out of a committee. Apparently, that person never worked on an Al-Anon committee. We all have an obligation as well as a need to participate. In Al-Anon, we are offered a rare privilege to do so. Service expands our world and brings new friends into our lives. It presents us with new experiences and helps us grow immeasurably. Not everyone in the program will serve as a delegate, area chairperson, trustee, or World Service Office staff. However, each of us has something unique that we bring to the program. Whether our participation includes setting up chairs, chairing a meeting, attending an area assembly, working on a convention, or being there when a newcomer calls, participation is not only the key to harmony, it is the key to growth and recovery. Thought for the day. Today, I'll consider enriching my recovery by participating in Al-Anon service. Quote, but the right of participation in our service structure is of such high importance to our future that it is urged we preserve this traditional right in the face of every attempt to whittle it down. This is a quote from Al-Anon Al-Anon Service Manual, page 159. So, yeah, I like this reading. I like the sentence. It says, those of us who are perfectionists discovered that our participation did not have to be perfect. If we had problems relinquishing control, we found others in the program who had great ideas and needed to participate as well. The first place we finally felt our opinions mattered and weren't as good as anyone else's. Wow, this is really important to me because at my job, it's not the case. So, thank you for reading this reading with me. And next one is from Courage to Change, September 27. I got it turned to the right, 27 this time. Page 271. If only I had infinite wisdom, I secretly think. If only I could see everything before me, a clear path, the knowledge of how I must spend each moment of life. But in meeting after meeting in Al-Anon, I am reminded that I can only work with what I have today. I don't know what tomorrow will bring. What's more, I am probably better off not knowing. If I knew what was coming, I suspect that I would spend all my time trying to run from painful experiences instead of living. I would miss out on so much great stuff. I can trust my higher power to lead me through this day so that I will be prepared for the future when it arrives and able to work with whatever it brings. This leaves me time to enjoy the many gifts life has to offer, time that would otherwise be spent worrying. Today's reminder. An old maxim says, "It'll shine when it shines." If I am willing to listen, I will receive all the information I need when the time is right. Just for today, I will know that I'm in good hands. Quote, "Just for today, I will try to live through this day only and not tackle all my problems at once." That is from Just for Today. I really like this reading. I can definitely vibe with the first sentence. It says, "If only I had infinite wisdom, I secretly think, if I could see everything before me, a clear path to knowledge of how I must spend each moment of life." So basically, this is true for me because whenever I would say, do, have an participate, or even post on social media, I feel like there's always somebody that's gonna be offended and look at it the wrong way, because I feel like I tend to mess up even when I don't mean to mess up, and so I tend to say the wrong thing even when I don't mean to say the wrong thing, and so I really like this reading. Of course, I like almost all the readings because I can relate to almost all of them. I like how it says here, "It'll shine when it shines." Just for today. I definitely get so hard on myself trying to maybe be what I think I should be, or try to put in that effort of trying to maybe overexert myself, try to do everything that I want to do or be everything that I want to be, and I fail at times, such as waking up in the morning. Alright, moving on to the next reading. One Day at a Time in Al-Anon. This one I got turned to October 27 when it's supposed to be September 27. Okay, page 271. An early Al-Anon member once said, "I tried to manage my husband's life, although not even able to manage my own. I wanted to get inside his brain and turn the screws in what I thought was the right direction. It took me a long time to realize that this was not my job. I just wasn't equipped for it. None of us are. So I began to turn the screws in my own head in the right direction. This has taught me a little more about managing my own life." Today's reminder. If my life has become unmanageable, how can I get control of it? Am I being forced into doing things I don't want to do, like losing my temper, contriving, conniving, and scheming to make things work the way I want them? Am I now the kind of person I really want to be? An honest effort to manage my own life will open many doors to me that my distorted thinking had kept closed. Quote, "If thou canst not make thyself such a one as thou wouldst, how canst thou expect to have another according to thy liking?" That's by Thomas A. Kempis. Okay, so what stood out for me in this reading, that it took me a long time to realize that this wasn't my job to turn. I just wasn't equipped for it. None of us are. So I began to ask to turn the screws in my own head in the right direction. This has taught me a little more about managing my own life. I like that. Basically, stay in my lane, and doing the best that I can. So yeah, every journey starts with courage, taking the first steps into the unknown. As we walk, we may falter. The road is not straight, but we make progress. Remember, when the whole journey seems too much, take it step by step. If you're still listening, thank you so much. I will post this video and record the next 2 days, because it definitely is a benefit not only to myself, but it may benefit a lot of people out there who wants to listen to some of this or need to hear this. Thank you so much, and have a blessed day. Make sure that if you or still living with an active alcoholic or not living with an active alcoholic. If you just want self-care and sanity for yourself, attend as many meetings as you can. Al-Anon is an anonymous organization. Everything that we say and do in the meetings are kept confidential. If you cannot physically drive or be at a meeting, we have phone meetings. The phone numbers are on the websites, and we have step studies and tradition studies also. And you can Google, YouTube. You will find a whole bunch of information, so that you can find out that you are not the only one with your struggles, and you are never ever alone. God bless, even if it seems like it. Okay, bye.